this IRL video. In fact, it is the first IRL video since we changed up the format. Basically, I'm doing a challenge for the month of February. I'm seeing how many different places I can get myself a cup of tea. This one doesn't count, it's part of the intro and it's being filmed separately. However, all the other teas you see me drink in this video will count. Basically, I'm going to see how many teas I can drink, or different places I can drink tea throughout the month of February. There's only two rules. Rule number one, if I visit a chain store or location, I can't then visit that same chain again. It's already counted. So for example, if I visit a Starbucks in town A, I then can't go to Starbucks in town B and claim it as a new tea location. Once a place is done, all the other locations of that particular place no longer count. The second rule is I have to visit at least one location every single day. That means I have to at least find somewhere to get a cup of tea every single day, and it has to be a place I haven't been previously in the video. But those are the rules. Let's get in the challenge. The first tea was easy. It's the tea that I drink during my tea tasting stream, so that's going to be the next bit you see, is me drinking the first tea of that stream. And then, wherever I end up going, we'll have to see. But stay tuned to partway through the video, because I'm going to let you guys know how this video allowed me to also help the local food bank. Until then, thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. It's the day after, well, it's technically still the 1st of February, but it's the daytime, February's daytime. We're on the train. We're about one stop away from where we're going for the day. Hopefully we're going to find as many places as possible to get ourselves a cup of tea. It is really windy outside. Decided it's just not going to do anything today, but I don't know how well this is going to be recording on the train. The engine noise is loud, but I'll see you guys when we arrive at our destination. Hello, so we're at our destination. We are at, where's the sign, over there. D8, zoom in and enhance. We are there. Our train is off in the distance up that way, but we are at Andover for the day. I just realised there's a sign just there, but we are at Andover for the day. We're trying some teas, so it's about a little bit of a walk into town. So I'll see you when I find somewhere to have the first cup of tea. Okay, so we're back. We've just had our second cup of tea. We had it in here, the Lights Theatre. However, I did record in there. I didn't say anything because there was copyrighted music playing, so that clip will be now of me having the tea in there. But
clip. So we're going to move on to try and find our second place. Well, technically our third tee, but our second place we're going to have tea today. So we're at our second location in Andover. We're at the Andover Leisure Centre, and they do tea. So we're cracking in our second tea of the day, which means we're currently at 3 teas for the month already. Had the tea at the office for the tea tasting stream, and tea over the lights, and now tea here at the Leisure Centre, which is pretty good. So far out of the 2 Andover ones, the one at the lights was nicer, but this one's not bad. We just finished our tea. We would have recorded a bit earlier, but I had to wait for some people to move on. But we're going to head on out. See what's there. Thank you. No. Overall, very nice tea, but we're going to head on out of the Leisure Centre and see if we can find somewhere else to get tea. So we were in, is there a sign on the outside? Yes, there is. We were in the Andover Leisure Centre drinking our second tea of the day. We're going to move on and see where else we can find, and I'll see you a bit later in the video. Hello again, we're just outside the store, and we've got our first boba tea of this video. There's going to be a few more, because there's a couple of places actually local to me that do boba tea, so during the local part. But we're going to have a wander around whilst we look for some other places for tea. We've got myself a boba tea, so that is number 3 of the day, and number 4 of the video. I may eventually lose track, so there'll be a number indicator just up in the one of the corners. But we're going to wander around, drink our boba, and we'll see when we find somewhere else. Hello, so we're at location number 4, I think, of the day. I have lost track. We're at a place called the Andover Tap, and we're on our 4th tea of the day. And compared to the others, this one's probably one of the nicer. It also comes in the biggest cup. The other ones have been quite small cups, but this one's quite nice. But I'm probably going to start losing track of how many we get to by the end of this month. Right, we're only on day 1 and we're at 4, so we're probably going to get to quite a large number. But anyway, I'll see you when we get to the next place. Okay, we were inside a place called the Blue Onion. I didn't speak inside because they had music in, so the first part of that clip will be muted, just because they had although it wasn't that loud, they did have music playing, which, once again, like in one of the early locations, I don't want to get done for copyright strike. But we're going to go find another location. Hey, so we're currently outside at the Foley, which is ticking off our first chain place, as it is part of the Hungry Horse chain, which means we can't go to any more Hungry Horses. We're currently outside because there is music playing inside, but unlike other places that we've been, this place actually has an outside area. So, enjoying our tea outside. This is probably the last tea of the day, as it's starting to get a bit late, and also there are industrial strikes today on the trains, so some trains are being cancelled, some are being delayed, so I need to finish this and head to try and get a train back, and hopefully we can get a train back. If not, there are buses, but they're significantly longer. But I will see you probably tomorrow, or possibly later today if I do find another place on my way back to the station. Yeah, so we weren't able to do any this morning, but I'm currently on break from work, so I popped out to McDonald's. McDonald's to get tea, but we've got to go back. So, I'm sure McDonald's in the background. I'm terrible at filming. Give me a sec. Yeah, McDonald's over there. We didn't get a chance to do any this morning, but I thought I'd pop out and grab a tea, so at least I've got one done today. I also forgot to take the camera to work, so I had to pop via the office to grab the camera. But tomorrow I'll probably also do tea at work. I'm also going to try and get some done before I go into work, so hopefully tomorrow we'll have more teas, but for today, just the one. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it is day 3. We're at the Antelope Cafe, which is a little cafe that's above an antique store. Well, I was buying like a cup of tea. I've got a whole pot. So although this only counts as one tea towards the challenge, this is like really sophisticated. So 10 out of 10 presentation. We'll also be having a tea at work as well, but I might see if I can find another place after this. A lot more, because I've got about an hour before I've got to be at work. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Cheers, everyone. Really enjoying this chat. We're only 3 days in, but really enjoying it. I'll see you where I end up next for tea. Hey, so we're at our second place of the day. Probably 2 out of 3 because we're going to go to work straight after this. But we're at the Costa Coffee, just outside because they've got music playing inside, so don't want to get a copyright strike. That seems to be the theme of this video, is avoiding places that have music inside, so that I don't get copyright strikes, but I've got myself a takeaway cup because we've got to be at work at some point. Potentially we might be able to squeeze one more in before we go to work. Generally, tea's not too bad. Pretty basic, but for a commercial chain, I didn't expect much. It's the little private, independent tea places that seem to do the best. But generally, fairly nice cup of tea. On the higher end of the budget for what you get, but it's quite windy out here, so I will see you guys when we get to the next place. Possibly that either work, or if I can find one more place before I have to go to work. Hello! I'm at work, I'm on my break, and I've got all tea at work. Okay, so I can now count that I've had a tea here. It does mean that I also can't visit any other of the locations of the place I work, because this is now scratched off the list. But, yeah, nice tea. I'll do another couple tomorrow before I come into work again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, but really enjoying this. Any excuse for me to drink a bit more tea. So it's day 4, and our first tea of the day, which is from Brett's. Just there. Once again, another place playing copyrighted music in the store, so can't record inside. But quite a nice tea. Also quite expensive. In fact, it's the most expensive one so far on the challenge. Also the smallest one. But I'm going to drink this and also go and see if I can find somewhere else. Right, see you a bit later. Hello everyone. So we're at our next place. We're at the Cote Brazier. It's a nice little place. And we've got a nice pot of tea, which, once again, I asked for a cup and I've got a whole pot, so I'm going to try and get through all this. It does look quite nice. It was on the more expensive side, but this is one of the more high-end kind of places. It's right next to one really nice looking old church, which is what I've got behind me. But this is the second tea of the day. Although it's a pot, it still only counts as one tea. Not a bad tea, quite nice. Nice sized pot too, and a nice sized cup. So generally I'm happy with that. This will be the only other tea I can drink of the day, so it's only going to be a 2-tea day. And I've got about 20 minutes before I have to make sure I get to work. So overall we managed to do it. Took us a while to find another place, because a lot of places were really busy. Also I wanted to try and do one chain and one sort of local-ish place. And as far as I know, this place isn't part of the chain. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello! So we're currently sitting outside Greg's at their nice little outside seating area. And we're on probably the only tea of today. Not bad, not great, not particularly strong, but because it's a Sunday and I've also got to be in work a bit earlier than normal today, I've not got much time to get tea, so I've got one today, because everything else will probably be closed by the time I get round to my break, apart from one place, which is the place I've already been, McDonald's. And as I've already had tea at work, I can't use that one, but hey, we got a tea for the day. But hopefully tomorrow we can get a few more, but we'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, so it's day 6 of the challenge and we're up at the food bank having a cup of tea, which will be whatever number it says on the screen right now of teas. But we have another reason we're up here. We dropped off the tea, but as this video is coming up around the 3-year anniversary of the channel, we have a little gift for Maria at the food bank. We have a Food Craft mugs. We have our 3-year anniversary celebration mug.
Thank you very much. We were just talking about our favourite mugs as well as we made you a cup of tea. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Food bank actually filming at the moment, So thank you to.
You're welcome. Here's my hand.
But as we're at the food bank, we can actually tell you how this video will be helping the food bank. So, as you all know, every 5 times I sip tea on Twitch, I donate a box of tea to the food bank. Well, as that, with this video, every 5 cups of tea I drink during this challenge, I'll be donating an extra box.
Wow.
As well as, for every like this video gets, between when it gets released and the 25th of April 2024, I'll be donating a can of food to the food bank.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind.
But thank you everyone, and I'll see you in tomorrow, because I've got to get back to town and get to work.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Hello everybody, and welcome to day 7 of the video. We're on our first cup of tea of the day. Actually quite nice. It is from a place called Boston Tea Party. It is very nice. It came, once again, noticing 2 things. One, places that have copyrighted music in, which means I can't film inside, or the clips that I do film inside have to be muted. And also, ask for a cup to get a pot. I'm not complaining, but definitely a thing. But overall, nice tea. And a good start to my day. But I'm going to drink this, enjoy all of this pot of tea, and then I'll see you guys at, hopefully if I can find a second place today. Oh, me again. We're still in the same place, so this one wasn't too far. I just noticed something just after recording that clip. This is the very first play, which is using actual loose leaf tea compared to everywhere else that's been a tea bag. So props on that. Loose leaf tea. Highly recommended compared to tea bags. So yeah, that will explain why it's such a nice tea. It's actual loose leaf tea. Not to say some tea bag teas aren't good, they are, but overall loose leaf tea gives generally a better flavour. So props to them for that. Anyway, like I say, gonna finish drinking this and then move on to the next place.
There is more space. María, ahí en la sitio arriba. Ah, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
And back to just being a cup. But yeah, really nice. I'm going to quickly try and drink this and probably try to find one more place before I have to go to work. But either I will see you guys tomorrow if I don't find no place, or I'll see you in another place.